Last month's non-farm payroll numbers shocked the market and cooled off expectations for a Fed rate cut. However, with central banks in Europe and Canada as the bellwethers of cutting interest rates, could we see the Federal Reserve easing its monetary policy if upcoming data disappoints? Stay until the end, because in this video, we'll break down the upcoming non-farm payroll numbers, which will be released on July 5th at 3:30 p.m. GMT3. Before we dive in, make sure you hit the subscribe and notification buttons to stay updated with the latest trading insights. Last month, non-farm payroll surged by 272,000, far exceeding the expectation of 185,000. Despite this, the unemployment rate continues to rise to 4% from 3.9% last month, which is the highest since January 2022. Wage growth also accelerated more than expected. The average hourly earnings rose by 0.4% compared to the previous month, and 4.1% from a year ago. As a result of the strong job data, the US dollar index climbed by 0.5% immediately, while gold price continued its pre-NFP downward trend. On top of that, the three major US stock indexes turned bearish, while crude oil futures gained strength, with demand remaining strong as per the NFP report. For the upcoming June NFP, the market generally expects 160,000 new jobs, while the unemployment rate is expected to be steady at 4%. The average hourly wage rate would be down to 0.2% monthly and 3.6% annually. A significant change in the data can affect the major pairs, commodities, and the three major US stock indexes. The following are the recommendations and analysis on the relatively volatile trading products. Let's start with EURUSD. The currency pair is currently hovering above mid 1.07 after the latest US ADP employment data. A positive NFP result would likely boost the US dollar, causing EURUSD to fall to 1.0725 or even 1.0714. On the flip side, a weak NFP figure could support a rise in EURUSD to the 1.08 level as traders anticipate a softer dollar with hopes of a Fed rate cut. Next up, the spot gold is currently trading above $2,349. If the NFP results beat expectations, we could see the US dollar index rise, pushing spot gold down to $2,325. And if the figures are significantly higher, gold might drop further to $2,306. But if the data disappoints and falls below 100,000, gold could surge to $2,387 or even test the $2,407 resistance level. US oil futures also surged recently, but dropped to the $83 level after the ADP data fell below expectations. If the NFP results exceed expectations, we could see an increase in oil demand, pushing prices up to $85 or even $87. Conversely, disappointing NFP data could drive oil prices down to $81 or even below $80. Lastly, let's look at the Nasdaq index, which is now trading above 20,000. If the NFP data is more vital than expected, we might see the index dip due to concerns over a higher Fed rate. However, if the data weakens, the index could surge to 20,234 or higher, fueled by hopes of a Fed rate cut. That's all for the NFP preview. Remember, the above recommendations are only for your reference and should not be considered trading advice. If you find this video helpful, let us know below and remember to like and share. Don't forget to click the subscribe and notification buttons to keep up with the market updates. See you next month.